Now at 6, a major decision from Fort Bend ISD leaders, how it will impact students in the coming weeks. And we'll break down Houston's new effort to test if you've had the virus in the past.
Superstar Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and his family test positive for COVID-19. Now he's opening up about his challenging experience.
Day number 7 with these heat advisories in place, but finally talking about some showers. I'll have your hour-by-hour forecast.
From the KHOU 11 studios, this is H-Town Rush.
Good morning, everybody. Let's talk about Labor Day, shall we? It might look a little different this year, of course, because of the pandemic, but we want to know, what are your weekend plans? Will you stay home? You going to travel? You heading to work? Let us know. Hit us up on social media with the hashtag HTownRush. Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday, September 3rd. I'm Steph Simmons. Let's get over to Cheetah Craft. How's it going to look on Labor Day, Cheetah?
You know what? I'm starting off with our 7-day. So you get the big picture, okay? Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Monday, Labor Day. Temperatures in the mid-90s with only a 20% chance for a shower. But it's after that. Do you check out Wednesday? More on the big cool down midweek next week coming up in a little bit. Heat advisories, though, today. Day number 7 with heat advisory draped along the coastline. A few showers, though, to our north, and that's actually kind of a precursor. Today, we have a 30% chance of an isolated downpour, especially once we head into our afternoon. 97, so still hot and humid today. We'll talk more about that cool down next week in just a little bit. I'll send it over to you.
Ah, quite the tease, Cheetah. We're waiting for that. All right, we turn now to your coronavirus headlines. Here's what we're tracking for you this morning. Mayor Turner reacts to Governor Abbott's tweet about his next steps to reopen Texas. Turner says Houstonians must remain vigilant and not reverse the hard work we've done to reduce COVID-19 cases and deaths. The CDC told health officials to be ready to distribute a potential COVID-19 vaccine as early as the end of October. But the director of the National Institutes for Health says it's unlikely that a vaccine will be ready by then. And finally, we're not proud of this. The U.S. is now leading the world in COVID-19 cases with more than 6.1 million infections. Over 186,000 Americans have also now died from the virus.
In a late-night decision, Fort Bend ISD decides to extend online learning for students for another 4 weeks. And they're not the only ones deciding to do so as well. Here's our Michelle Choi with the story.
Hey, good morning, guys. When is it safe to send your kids back into the classrooms? It's one of the biggest questions you parents have told us you've been struggling with for weeks during this pandemic. It's the same question school districts have been trying to answer as well. During a special board meeting late last night, Fort Bend ISD ultimately voted to delay its on-campus learning by another 4 weeks after starting the school year online a few weeks ago. The district says while they do want to start phasing in-person learning, for now online learning is working and they plan on staying flexible. They say it's been a challenge trying to find the right balance when information about COVID-19 is constantly changing.
It's been really difficult to be able to make decisions, firm decisions that can be long-term, because we don't know what's going to happen from week to week.
Meanwhile, Aldine ISD is also pushing back face-to-face learning at least through next Friday, September 11th, after starting the year virtually nearly a month ago. The district made the announcement yesterday. The superintendent said the decision is based on current COVID conditions in the Aldine service area. The district has also developed a COVID meter to help leaders determine what adjustments need to be made based on the pandemic. For the latest info on your school district, just head to our website at khou.com. Guys, back to you.
Michelle, thank you. As schools keep a close eye on COVID-19, Houston health experts are rolling out a new antibody testing survey to try to find out just how many people in our area got the virus. And they're teaming up with Rice University and the Baylor College of Medicine. The survey is going to randomly choose addresses and ask people living there to take part in this trial. Then a health department employee and a paramedic will have households fill out a questionnaire and give blood samples.
So this may give us a different view of things where neighborhoods may have been more severely impacted than we previously recognized, and so we'll redirect our efforts there.
The city will test for antibodies in 2 phases, the first this month, the second next year. And just a reminder that antibodies don't tell you if you have the virus now, only that your body's battled it in the past. So that's why Dr. David Pearce really recommends, if you're feeling those symptoms, if you think you might have been exposed, to go to one of the many free testing sites in our area.
Brandy, thank you. A new senior commander at Fort Hood says building trust is the #1 priority in the wake of the Vanessa Guillen case and the deaths of 9 other soldiers this year. The Houston soldier was killed on the Army post and buried in Leon County. Mayor General John Richardson said he will meet with all the leaders at Fort Hood in the coming weeks as the investigation into behavior at the base widens in the wake of Guillen's death. And the Army's senior commanding general addressed that head-on during the change of command press conference to introduce Richardson.
We will not be defined by this. We owe Specialist Guillen, her parents, her family, we owe her our very, very best efforts to get better, and we will.
The base is planning a major operation to address issues like sexual harassment and mental health and help leaders deal with them. United Airlines announces more furloughs and the presidential debate schedule is now set. Your Rush Block continues, starting with a father demanding justice for his daughter.
I want the person who did it to come forward.
The father of 2-year-old Malia Bass wants to know how she ended up dead in Brays Bayou. Malia's mother and her boyfriend say she disappeared from a playground. Houston police tell us they are approaching this little girl's case as a murder. United Airlines announces 16,000 employees will be furloughed by October 1st. More than 1,300 are in the Houston area. Union representatives say the only thing that can save them is an extension of the CARES Act. Election ballot battle. The Texas Supreme Court temporarily stopped Harris County's plan to send mail-in ballot applications to registered voters. The ruling comes after GOP activists sued Harris County election officials over the plan. The first presidential debate is set. President Trump and Democratic nominee Joe Biden will face off starting September 29th in Cleveland. The next 2 debates will happen October 15th in Miami and October 22nd in Nashville. And no lotto winner in last night's drawing. The $36.75 million prize was the biggest single Texas Lotto jackpot in more than a decade. And those are the big stories on this Thursday morning.
A big announcement from Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He revealed on Instagram that he, his wife, and their 2 daughters all tested positive for COVID-19. Now, he says that they're on the other end of it and they are no longer contagious, but he does call it one of the most challenging and difficult things they've been through as a family. He says for his 2 daughters, they just had a sore throat. It wasn't a big deal, but it was a little different for him and his wife.
For Lauren and I, we had a rough go, but we got through it. Again, we got through it as a family. We are stronger, we are better, and we did it together.
Johnson also describes how his family caught the virus from close family and friends. He says just because you love and trust people doesn't mean they can't unknowingly expose you to the virus. So moving forward, here's what he says he learned.
What can we do now is we can control the controllables. Wear your mask, boost your immune system, think twice about who you have over to your house, and if they are coming over to your house, get them tested.
All good reminders there. Johnson says we're all counting our blessings because we're well aware that it isn't always the case that you get on the other side of COVID-19 stronger and healthier. You think about, Steph, someone like The Rock, who is in way better shape than I think anybody else on the planet, and it hit him hard.
Yeah, you never know. You never know how it's going to hit anybody, but glad the whole family's feeling better now. Brandy, thank you. Meanwhile, we are hearing more about convalescent plasma as the FDA signs off on emergency authorization of use as a treatment for COVID-19. But how does it work? Marcelino Benito connects the dots.
More than 70,000 people are using convalescent plasma as a treatment for COVID-19. Thousands more are on the list to receive it. But how does it work? And can it help you? Let's connect the dots. To understand how convalescent plasma works, we start with a simple definition. Convalescent means anyone recovering from a disease. Plasma is the liquid portion of the blood. When people get sick, they develop antibodies for the infection in their plasma. In this case, we're talking about the plasma in people who have already recovered from COVID-19. To administer the treatment, health experts start by drawing the donor's blood and pumping it into a machine. The plasma is then separated from the donor's blood. The blood goes back into the donor. The plasma can be used on a hospitalized COVID-19 patient to help help them recover. More than 100,000 people have signed up to get the treatment. As that number increases, the FDA says they need more donors, both for plasma to give to patients and the data that comes along with it. While this is currently helping many people all over the country and is hailed as a major breakthrough, it is not a cure. Experts continue their research because we still need a vaccine for the virus. Connecting the dots, I'm Marcelino Benito for H-Town Rush.
Marcelino, thank you for that. Remember, you can text the word FACTS to 713-526-1111, and we'll send you a link with the latest on COVID-19. Let's get over to Cheetah now for a look at the one thing in weather.
All right, 6:09, the one thing you need to know. Finally, next week, midweek, we're going to be talking about much cooler temperatures here locally and all across the central portion of the U.S. We will show you that coming up in just about 6 minutes.
All right, Cheetah, 6:09 your time now. Coming up, a famous biker rally is now the source of a COVID-19 death. How many cases are linked to that same event? It's the biggest phishing scam in years. This time it's targeting millions of Netflix customers and leading some of them to fall for it. Why this one looks so real. And ahead, Brandy's breaking down how the pandemic is altering Labor Day vacation plans.
Rain, hail, heat. Houston sees it all. That's why we want you to be part of the KHOU 11 weather team. It's easy. Inside the KHOU 11 app, we've got a new feature on the bottom right called Near Me. Send us that photo or video of what's going on in your neighborhood. Just tap the Share With Us button on the top, answer a couple of questions, and boom, one of these pins will pop up in a matter of moments. So go ahead, download the KHOU 11 app, and welcome to the team.
This portion of the news is sponsored by Floors for Living.
When you buy or shop insurance, you're looking for the total package, not just some or half. You're not looking for just a small amount of savings, a little bit of protection, or occasional service and convenience. A call or click to Standard can save you hundreds of dollars on your auto and home insurance. It's protection that you need, access to the service and convenience you deserve, and we're available online, by phone, or at any of our convenient locations. Don't you deserve the total package? We know you do. Call Standard. Call Standard today.
Don't delay, call Standard today.
It's Supernova Furniture's Monster Labor Day sale. Come to Supernova Furniture and play with our life-size dinosaurs and still buy a Grandmaster bedroom and get a living room, a dining room, and a second bedroom free. Supernova's chewing up the competition now.
Katie Furniture's Labor Day sale is bigger than ever. With 0% financing and our always low prices, it's the perfect time to update your home. Today, get this Coraline tufted queen bed only $299.99, or this reversible game room sectional for only $299.99. Visit our Grand Parkway showroom or Katie Clearance Center for more great Labor Day specials. Or shop online anytime and receive contact-free shipping with your online order of $500 or more.
Shop Katie Furniture and you'll never pay retail again.
Here at American Furniture Warehouse, our Labor Day event is in full swing. Now is a great time to stop by and design the dining area of your dreams. We have a huge selection of dining sets, unique chairs and tables in different heights and sizes, so you can have the space you've always wanted. And with so many choices of styles, from farmhouse to modern and everything in between, you'll find the perfect set for your home. Come to American Furniture Warehouse's Labor Day event or shop at afw.com.
Visit our Northwest, Southwest, Central, and South Houston stores, and especially our new showroom in Katy. Fill your entire home with Supernova's famous package deal, where you buy a Grandmaster bedroom and you'll get a living, dining, and second bedroom at absolutely no additional cost.
KHOU stands for Houston.
Stop overpaying for electricity. Introducing Power Wizard, a better way to shop for electricity. Power Wizard, electricity savings in a flash.
Breaking overnight, a shooting suspect is on the loose this morning. Police were called and found a man with a gunshot wound on Fulton Street in North Houston. He is expected to be okay. Police say there was some kind of argument between the two men. Then the suspect took off into a park across the street after the shooting. If you know anything, call police. Also breaking, a 48-mile chase through Houston ends with a suspect tased. A Precinct 1 constable deputy tried to pull over the man near Congress and Main for driving the wrong way. He took off, eventually leading authorities all the way to Dayton on Highway 90. At one point, he drove over spike strips and was later arrested just after midnight while trying to escape on foot.
At 6:13, time for your daily checklist. 3 stories worth knowing about today, this Thursday. First up, it's getting easier to track, report, and investigate sexual offenders in your neighborhood. There's an app for that. The Houston Police Department just joined thousands using a national sex offender database. If you download the Offender Watch app, you can search by address and sign up for email notifications. Number 2. Someone died after attending the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally in South Dakota. That's according to Minnesota officials. The annual biker rally went ahead last month with hundreds of thousands of bikers. At least 250 cases of coronavirus are linked to the rally. And number 3, saying goodbye to a legend. New York pitching Hall of Famer Tom Seaver died this week. He pitched for 2 decades, helping lead the Mets to win the 1969 World Series. The Hall of Fame said that Seaver died from complications of Lewy body dementia and COVID-19. He was 75 years old.
With Labor Day coming up, this is usually when we start talking about your plans for the long weekend, but yeah. About 40% of us had some, according to NerdWallet, and then more than half of those folks canceled. Most of them blamed COVID-19. Others are adapting their plans. 30% shortened the length of their vacay, while 25% shortened the distance from home. Of those who still plan to travel this weekend, an overwhelming majority will drive. In fact, 21% say they'd usually fly, but they're opting for the car this time. Hotels and motels are still the most popular place to stay, though a third of travelers say they'll crash with friends or family, and another 22% will rent a place. So let us know, have your plans changed? What are you doing this Labor Day weekend? You can always reach out to us on social media with the hashtag HTownRush or text us 713-526-1111.
Oh, very interesting. Okay, so 3-day weekend, so needed right now, Cheetah, but it is tough. People still worried. You don't want to go to packed beaches, all of that. But if people stay in town, how's it going to be?
It's going to be hot. It really is. It's going to be hot. It's going to be humid. This weekend, we'll see that daily rain chance. Now, coming on Monday, so your Labor Day forecast on this Monday, really it's just going to be hot. 96 feels like temperatures up to about 108, and maybe a 20% chance for an isolated shower. So yeah, your plans, if you can make any, the barbecue, you can still put something out there. I tell you what the good news is, you'll get Labor Day kind of underway, and then come Wednesday, Tuesday night into Wednesday, we have a cold front that's going to be impacting us. And this is going to be our first real cold front of the season. And once it moves through, all that cold air is going to follow right in line. Notice by Thursday, Friday, temperatures are going to be in the 60s and 70s, high temperatures in the mid to low 80s. So we are waking up this morning in the mid to low 80s. The hottest we will get by Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week will be the mid 80s. It's going to be a big noticeable change. But this morning, 83 in Houston, 72 in Dallas. Once you head north, notice Casper, okay, 44 in Wyoming, 58 in Denver, Bismarck at 54 degrees. So there's some cool air areas north. All of these spots, though, are going to be impacted once that cold front moves through, and they're going to see a big temperature swing as well. Let's talk about the heat for today. You are going to notice heat advisories for the 7th day in a row draped along the coast. Notice the front, though, to our north. We are going to see about a 30% chance today of that isolated shower and isolated downpour from that system to our north. Already trying to kick off a few showers. Most of this is going to be a trace to a few hundredths of an inch. Once we head into midday in this afternoon, there is a chance, though, of some decent downpours across the area. So keep your guard up, keep the umbrella handy, especially if you're out and about this afternoon. So notice those downpours, a 30% chance for that. 97 today, still those feels like temperatures up to about 108. That's why that heat advisory is in effect. Tropical storm Nana in Belize at this point, going to continue in that westerly direction before it dies out, moving into the Pacific. You can see it on satellite imagery. And then across the Atlantic, basically what I'm tracking right at this point, 2 tropical waves moving off the coast of Africa. Of course, if they continue to develop, we will let you know. But at this point, really not anything going to impact us except that cold front midweek next week. So the big picture on our 7-day, 97 today, dropping the temperatures just a little bit because of the rain chances come Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's not a complete washout this weekend. If you were trying to kick it by the poolside, you just need to keep your guard up for some of those thunderstorms. Then by Monday, only a 20% chance for a shower. And it's Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Cold front pushes through. Hello, mid-60s by Wednesday morning, mid to low 80s by Wednesday afternoon. And that will stick around for a little while. And that's well below average. We should be 93 for this time of the year. So we've been really hot this week, but it's expected to cool on down. I'll send it over to you.
We need that, Cheetah. That is such good news to look forward to. Alrighty. Well, if you subscribe to Netflix, you need to know about a slick scam this month targeting millions of people. It appears to be an alert from the streaming service. Consumer reporter John Matarese shows us why this one is easy to fall for, so you don't waste your money.
Netflix has helped so many of us get through the pandemic with great shows to binge on instead of going out to bars. But that's why you'd probably perk up if Netflix tells you there's a problem with your account. Netflix has been a lifeline during our long COVID staycation. Ozark, The Crown, Michael Jordan's Last Dance, Sherlock, Stranger Things, The Twilight Zone, and more. But you might think you are in a real-life Rod Serling episode if you fall for one of the slickest phishing scams in recent years. The latest, a Netflix email saying notice of verification failure, alerting you to a problem with your billing credit card. It asks you to update the card or your account will be canceled. People who've clicked through end up on a CAPTCHA page, which looks very legitimate. But stop right there, it's all a scam. And from the Doesn't That Stink file, why you won't even know you fell for a scam. Forbes magazine says once you re-enter your credit card number, you are redirected to Netflix's real page. Everything is fine until your credit card is soon hacked, and that stinks. Remember, legitimate emails from companies you do business with will contain either your name or your account number and not just say, Dear Customer. That way you don't waste your money. I'm John Matarese for H-Town Rush.
Yeah, that one looked really legit. John, thank you for that important update. 6:20 is your time now. Coming up, a scene from the movie Up just happened in Arizona. How this daredevil got down after sailing through the sky with balloons. Plus, Dancing with the Stars is shaking things up. Which celebs will be hitting the floor this season?
Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Texas is honored to be your choice.
Texas, not Texas. Texas, not Texas. Texas, Texas, Texas. Ozarka 100% natural Texas spring water, now proudly in a better bottle.
This Texan season, KHOU 11 is making sure you have the best seat in the house. And it starts with Countdown to Kickoff. Our team of reporters and analysts has everything from what the players did during quarantine to how the revamped Texans offense will look. We pack it all into this 1-hour special. Join us for Countdown to Kickoff.
Countdown to Kickoff, Friday night at 7 on KHOU 11. Sponsored by Xfinity, proud partner of the Houston Texans.
Kiss high electric bills goodbye with Frontier Utilities. It's the same electricity you have now, just for less. Frontier Utilities, electricity for less.
When severe weather strikes, older Houstonians are often the most vulnerable. AARP in Houston reminds you to check on your family and neighbors to be sure they are ready to weather the storm. To download KHOU's Severe Weather Guide, visit us at aarp.org/Houston.
So I think what you're looking for is zero energy.
Hold on a second. All right, what were you saying?
Oh, it's a little dark in here.
It's not that dark.
We want to keep our energy bill down, so no lights.
Oh, that's what's cool. I found zero energy, and their Simply Flat plan means that your bill stays the same every month. So you don't have to be afraid to use what you need.
Did you hear that?
I can't focus. It's too dark.
He said our bill stays the same even if we use the lights.
Is that true?
With zero energy, it is.
We'll be able to turn on the AC, too?
Please.
Zero energy. The easy choice.
If you have $99 and make just $350 a week, Rosenberg Mitsubishi can get you in a car guaranteed, regardless of your credit. Our end of summer sales event is going on now at Rosenberg Mitsubishi. All month long, we are offering huge savings to end your summer with a splash. Drive away in any new Mitsubishi for just $99 down. You'll also get $4,500, your choice for your trade, off your MSRP or cash back.
My credit? It's pretty bad.
With my credit, buying a car was nearly impossible.
Bad credit, no credit, have been through bankruptcy, or have had a recent repossession, that's okay. If you have $99 and a job making $350 per week, Rosenberg Mitsubishi will get you approved.
My job is my credit.
I never thought I could get a loan, but they got me approved.
$99 down, $4,500 for your trade, off your MSRP or cash back. This month only at Rosenberg Mitsubishi. Call 800-304-0580. That's 800-304-0580. Or go to Mitsu1.com.
There is an absolute pandemic of backorder slips on furniture across the country, especially in Houston, Texas. Buy furniture at Gallery Furniture. No backorder slip. Gallery Furniture delivers free to your Houston area home in 4 hours today and saves you money today.
624 topping your speed feed right now. A fan favorite is almost back. Soon you'll be able to stream season 2 of The Mandalorian on Disney+. It hits the streaming service on October 30th. There you go. In case you missed it, Dancing with the Stars is getting a little wild this season. Tiger King star Carole Baskin, don't you just love yelling her name? Carole Baskin will be competing this season. Other notable contestants are Backstreet Boys singer AJ McLean, rapper Nelly, and Olympic figure skater Johnny Weir. They're all limber. They can all dance. Well, I don't know about Carole, but those three can, so it's going to be interesting. Season 29 premieres on September 14th. And we're shaking our heads at this crazy stunt in Arizona. Take a look at this. Illusionist David Blaine took to the skies flying nearly 25,000 feet attached to only jumbo balloons. Luckily, he did land safely on the ground by letting go of the balloons and parachuting down. The trick lasted about 30 minutes, and he did it one-handed. Just one-handed for 30 minutes. Amazing. And finally, OMG, this bird has a voice, and he sounds just like Beyonce. Take a listen. Does he take requests? That's Chico the Parrot singing If I Were a Boy by Beyonce. He's a star at the Lincolnshire Wildlife Park in England. The park says they are having trouble getting guests to social distance because he's so popular. You can see and hear why. All right, 6:25 your time now. The travel industry is finally picking up steam, but some of the changes from the pandemic are here to stay. And Nancy Pelosi is branded a hypocrite by lawmakers and on social media. The trip to the hair salon that put her in the crosshairs.
This portion of the news is sponsored by Katie Furniture.
Wide open spaces and lots of room to play. That's Coshada Casino Resort. Escape to Coshada and play the largest and most spacious gaming floor in Southwest Louisiana with thousands of the newest, most exciting slots, over 65 table games, live bingo, and off-track betting. Plus, beautiful hotels, award-winning cuisine, and the #1 golf course in Louisiana.
It's Louisiana's largest casino resort and Louisiana's best bet.
Right now, most roses, palms, trees, and shrubs are half price. Yes, roses, azaleas, palms, topiaries, fruit trees, ground covers, and much more are on sale during Houston Garden Center's half price sale. Don't miss this special half price sale at Houston Garden Centers.
See the weather all across the Houston area and right in your own neighborhood with Houston's largest weather network. WeatherBug, only on KHOU 11.
Katy, The Woodlands, Galveston, Sugar Land. There are dozens of WeatherBug cameras, so you can check the weather wherever you are, whenever you need it, and see what's happening live.
Stay informed with WeatherBug, only on KHOU 11. Sponsored by West Point Buick GMC and TXU Energy.
The Rooms to Go Labor Day coupon sale is going on now. Find your valuable Labor Day bonus coupons in your newspaper or online at roomstogo.com. Coupons that save you big money on great-looking furniture for every room in your home. Living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms. Now's the perfect time to shop Rooms to Go and get extra savings with your bonus coupons. Plus, to make buying easier, finance interest-free for 60 months. Right now, during the Rooms to Go Labor Day coupon sale.
It's the final days of the Ford Summer Sales Event.
Time's running out to buy America's best-selling brand with our best deals of the summer, like 0% APR financing for 72 months across the Ford lineup. Shop online or in person, but hurry while selection is best. The Ford Summer Sales event ends September 8th. Hurry! Drive Expedition with 0 for 72 plus 2,000 customer cash, or up to $9,484 in total savings. Contact your Best in Texas Ford dealer today.
Your boss thinks you're the best. His rock star sales rep, heir to his throne. But if you can't upload that massive presentation in time for his big meeting because you have cable, just remember, you're not a bad employee.
Anybody got a joke?
You just need better internet. AT&T Fiber delivers a faster internet experience with 20 times faster upload speeds than cable. Switch to 1 gig internet for $49.99 a month for a year. Limited availability in select areas. Call 1-877-ONLY-ATT.
Right now, most roses, palms, trees, and shrubs are half price. Yes, roses, azaleas, palms, topiaries, fruit trees, ground covers, and much more are on sale during Houston Garden Center's half price sale. Don't miss this special half price sale at Houston Garden Centers.
Now on H-Town Rush, a little girl found dead. Police treating it as a murder and her father demanding justice.
I just want to put her to rest and justice for her.
The emotional plea from little Malia Bass's father.
New protests over another police custody death. A man dies after being held face to the ground by officers. Months-old incident only now coming to light.
The Speaker of the House in hot water over her hair. Nancy Pelosi taking heat for a solo salon visit that seemingly broke San Francisco's COVID rules.
COVID and kids. New this morning, the Verified team tackles an online rumor about the new coronavirus vaccine and if kids will get it.
We are only a week away from our first real cold front. I'll show you how low our temperatures go.
First at 6:30, take a look at that on your screen. The tropics are still active. Nana hit Central America this morning. The storm making landfall in Belize, packing heavy rain and strong winds. Good morning, everyone. I'm Steph Simmons. We're going to kick things off with meteorologist Cheetah Craft. Nana, not a threat for us, luckily.
Not
Cheetah.
a threat to us. It did make landfall as a Cat 1 hurricane in Belize. It has now weakened to a tropical storm, and it's actually going to continue to move into the Pacific. So, yeah, away from us. In the Gulf, isn't this nice to see? Calm and quiet. So really what you need to know for today through the upcoming weekend is just how hot and humid it's going to be. 97 today, feels like temperature's still up to about 108. And then we have a 30% chance of that isolated downpour. So keep your guard up as far as our rain chances go. Heat advisories for the 7th day in a row. We'll talk more about that cold front expected next week in just a little bit. Xavier.
All right, Cheetah, thank you. Well, right now, a father is asking what happened to his little girl. Malia Bass was found in a bayou more than a week ago now. Her father wants the person responsible to come forward. Here's Janelle Fort with the story.
Xavier, most of us can't even fathom this father's heartbreak. As of right now, the medical examiner has not ruled a cause of death for little Malia, but Houston police did tell us that they're approaching this case as murder. Baby girl was last seen August 22nd. Malia's mother and her boyfriend say she was at their apartment complex's playground when mom stepped inside for a few minutes. That's when they claim Malia disappeared. Authorities found her body in Brays Bayou nearly 20 miles away a little over a week ago. We've been in close contact with EquiSearch, and they tell us they believe they're getting close to knowing what happened to the 2-year-old. They're now searching for 2 key pieces of evidence. In the meantime, Malia's dad, who lives in Dallas, says he just wants one thing for his little girl.
I just want justice. I just want to put her to rest and justice for her.
Malia's funeral is planned for tomorrow at noon in Dallas. Back to you.
Janelle Fort reporting this morning. Just a tough story. Thank you. And if you want to know more, we are going to continue to stay on top of this investigation and let you know when we find out the cause of little Malia's death and keep you updated on any arrests made in the case as well.
All right, Xavier, we turn now to the coronavirus. Here are 3 things to know about today. Number 1, a new simulation video shows the limitations of face shields. Researchers in Florida used a laser light to show how the shields are able to block the initial forward motion of a simulated cough, but fine droplets are easily able to move around the visor. Number 2, the federal budget deficit hit a new record. It's projected to reach $3.3 trillion because of the money spent to fight the coronavirus and also boost the economy. And number 3, the CDC told health officials to be ready to distribute a potential COVID-19 vaccine as early as the end of October. But the director of the National Institutes for Health says it's unlikely that a vaccine will be ready by then.
The airline industry is down, but they are not out. This even as we learn that United is furloughing thousands of its workers. There are signs of life for airlines. Chris Costa breaks down the numbers that signal an eventual bounce back from COVID-19.
The business of air travel is looking up.
It is a definite positive trend for us.
In March and April, numbers of plane passengers took a historical nosedive, down 95% compared to April 2019.
This is a shock to the aviation industry, unlike any we've seen before.
The number of people flying is still far from normal. July's numbers from Houston airports show they're still down 75% compared to this time last year. But people feel a renewed confidence in flying, enough for several major airlines to bring back international flights to 35 locations, from Mexico to Latin America to Europe.
It means the confidence level of the travelers is indeed increasing.
Airport system officials expect the volume of passengers won't be back to normal until 2024. And while they say flights may not be as full, they're still focusing on your health and safety.
We're not looking to grow in spite of safety. We're looking to grow while we're being incredibly safe for our passengers.
They believe the practice of wearing masks on board will be around for quite some time.
It will become more of the norm here than it was before as a result of this pandemic.
For H-Town Rush, I'm Chris Costa.
Chris, thank you. The stage is set for 3 presidential debates. President Trump and Vice President Joe Biden, former Vice President, I should say, will go head-to-head first on September 29th. President Trump campaigned in the battleground state of North Carolina yesterday. The president used the event to say he thinks the battle against the virus is nearly over. But former Vice President Joe Biden took the opportunity to criticize the president's response, blaming him for the struggles that schools are having.
No real plan for how to help parents feel secure for their children. He's offering nothing but failure and delusions.
The former vice president's campaign will continue today. He'll put his claim to unify the nation to the test. Biden will be in Kenosha, Wisconsin today. He plans to meet with the family of Jacob Blake and host a community discussion that will feature business figures, civic leaders, and law enforcement officials.
Nancy Pelosi is taking heat over a visit to a San Francisco salon. The House Speaker says she was complying with the rules as presented by the salon, but salons in the San Francisco area are closed because of the pandemic. She says she was misled into thinking that it was okay, but a lot of people, including President Trump, want to know how she didn't know about the rules in her home city.
I trusted that. As it turns out, it was a setup. So I take responsibility for falling for a setup.
So no apology there. The salon's owner shared this video with Fox News. It shows Pelosi inside not wearing a mask over her nose and mouth. Now, Pelosi says she was only maskless when her hair was washed at the salon, but the salon owner told Fox, quote, "It's the fact that she actually came in and didn't have a mask on. And if she's in there comfortably without a mask and feeling safe, then why are we shut down?" As for Pelosi's accusation that this was a setup, the salon owner says she's had the camera system in there for 5 years, and she calls the accusation hurtful. But the stylist who worked with Pelosi says that this salon owner actually encouraged stylists to operate in defiance of the shutdown and had some vitriolic and incendiary comments when he asked if Pelosi could come in. Steph?
Brandy, thank you. Now to the day's other big stories, starting with a former Baytown officer facing assault charges for an incident that happened back in June.
The video is violent, showing Nathaniel Brown throwing a man to the ground and kneeing him. Brown was fired from the Baytown Police Department after it went viral. He could face up to a year in jail. The past could help the future. Houston Health is working to increase the number of people getting tested for COVID-19 antibodies. They'll randomly choose addresses and ask people living there to take part in a trial. The tests will be free.
But this may give us a different view of things where neighborhoods may have been more severely impacted than we previously recognized, and so we'll redirect our efforts there.
Even if you have antibodies, it does not necessarily mean you're immune.
It's been really difficult to be able to make decisions, firm decisions that can be long-term, because we don't know what's going to happen from week to week.
Changes for school districts. Aldine ISD extended online learning through September 11th, and Fort Bend ISD delayed face-to-face instruction for 4 more weeks. Several districts are phasing in on-campus learning this week, and at least 3 have already reported new COVID-19 cases. Moving on to round 2, the Rockets beat the Oklahoma City Thunder in Game 7, and it was a nail-biter. Final score 104-102. Game 1 against the Lakers starts tomorrow night at 8.
Under such great control. That ball's hit deep to right field. Joey Gallo back, looking up, gone! Michael Brantley, a 2-run home run.
Big win for H-Town. The Astros beat the Rangers 2-1. They play again today at 1 p.m. And those are the big stories on this Thursday morning.
All right, at 6:39, let's go back to Cheetah Craft. A look at the one thing. What are you talking about?
One thing, we have a cool front on the move. It will be moving through Tuesday into Wednesday of next week. Cooling, I'm talking about the entire central portion of the country down, including us. We'll go from mid to upper 90s down to 80s. Coming up, we'll look at those temperatures. I'll send it back to you.
All right, Cheetah, thank you. Also coming up, we're going to verify a claim on social media concerning the timeline for a COVID-19 vaccine when it comes to children. A man dies after he suffocates inside a police spit hood while officers held him to the ground. The new details that came to light almost 5 months after his death.
It started with just a simple bowl of treats, and then I thought, well, I can do better.
That's the spirit, Elizabeth.
I always wanted to go to culinary school.
Back in March, the Heights homeowner really wanted to help her neighbors.
What is everybody doing? Spending time with their pets.
Her simple setup blossomed into this bone buffet.
And there's people that will come out here at Yappy Hour. So many neighbors have met so many other neighbors.
Bon appetit.
There's an epidemic of back order slips right now in the furniture business. Come out to Gallery Furniture. Buy your furniture today. Gallery Furniture delivers free in 3 or 4 hours today. No back order slip. Buy a room full, buy a house full of furniture. Guaranteed Gallery Furniture delivers free in 3 or 4 hours. I'm Mattress Mac, the king of furniture financing. We've got deferred interest financing. We've got great low prices. And best of all, buy your furniture today. Delivered free in 3 or 4 hours today in your home. Gallery saves you money.
Weekdays.
Welcome to CBS This Morning.
Join Tony DeCopo, Anthony Mason, and Gail King.
I'm very glad it's us today.
The new CBS This Morning. Weekdays.
Right now at American Furniture Warehouse's Labor Day event, you can find the perfect furniture for your home office needs. We have desks, office chairs, shelves, and cabinets. Come to American Furniture Warehouse's Labor Day event and you'll find something that's just right at our everyday low prices.
Floors for living, the flooring experts.
Now is the time to get great savings on every floor in our store during the Carpet and Flooring Savings Event. Save on carpet, wood, tile, and laminate. Take up to 4 years to pay it off with no interest. That's 4 years free financing. Save even more. Let us do the work with free furniture moving, free carpet removal, and free carpet installation. Only for a short time and only at Floors for Living. The flooring experts so you don't have to be.
Floors for living, the flooring experts.
The shift has begun. The ante's been upped. To lead the charge, good had to be amazing. And amazing had to become the expectation. You can feel how the power has shifted at the Ram Labor Day sales event.
Or get 0% financing for 72 months, plus no monthly payments for 90 days on the 2020 Ram 1500.
When your psoriasis is bad, it can be hard to see what's possible. But the possibilities become clear with Taltz, the first and only treatment of its kind offering a chance at 100% clear skin. With Taltz, up to 90% of those with moderate to severe psoriasis saw a significant improvement of their psoriasis plaques. Some even saw 100% clear skin. Don't use if you're allergic to Taltz. Before starting, get checked for tuberculosis. Increased risk of infections and lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor about infections, symptoms, or if inflammatory bowel disease symptoms develop, worsen, or if you've had a vaccine or plan to. Serious allergic reactions can occur. See the possibilities. Ask your doctor about Taltz.
The Morning Money Minute coming up, sponsored by Pearland, the forward-thinking smart address. Here, business thrives. Pearland, prepared to love it.
At 6:43, it's time for your Morning Rush stories we are tracking for you here on this Thursday morning. First up, another death in police custody, this time involving a man who protesters say was having a mental health crisis. It happened in Rochester, New York this spring, but is just now coming to light. A black man died of asphyxiation after police officers pinned him to the ground while restraining him. Here you see this picture. Officers responding to a 911 call to help Daniel Prude, who was running naked in the street. Police ended up using a spit hood when Prude spit at them, putting the hood on his head and holding him face down into the ground when another officer putting a knee into his back. Prude died on March 30th, 7 days after the arrest when he was taken off of life support. Now, his family is demanding those officers be held responsible for his death. Next, take a look at Mississippi's new state flag. A state commission selected this flag featuring a magnolia. That's the state flower. Now voters will decide in November whether to approve the choice or start the whole process over again. And finally, Target is bringing back its car seat recycling event. It's a 2-week event starting September 13th, so 10 days from now. All you do is bring in any kind of car seat and you'll get a 20% off coupon for one new seat, stroller, or select baby gear item. This year, the coupon will be digital on your Target app. And that's your Morning Rush here on this Thursday.
Researchers are working overtime to come up with a COVID-19 vaccine, and our Verify team is working pretty hard too to dispel some of the claims and rumors circulating online about it. One of them is a false claim that a vaccine for kids isn't going to be ready for years. Here's Evan Kosloff.
It's easy to share misinformation about coronavirus without even knowing it. That's why our Verify team exists, to find out what's real and what's not. A viewer asked our Verify team to check out this claim on social media. It says a pediatrician told a mother a COVID-19 vaccine won't be developed for kids for at least 8 to 10 years. So let's verify. Could it really take up to 10 years before a vaccine is ready for kids? Our sources on this one, Dr. Brian Kaminsky of ProMedica, a nonprofit healthcare system. Dr. Buddy Creech, a pediatric infectious disease expert at Vanderbilt University School of Medicine, and the Johns Hopkins University Center for Global Health. And right off the bat, all three sources tell us this is false. It will not take 8 to 10 years before a pediatric COVID-19 vaccine is developed.
I can say confidently that that one is false. When we develop vaccines, we need to use human trials, and human trials involve consenting adults that are willing to take the risks associated with the trial.
An expert with the Johns Hopkins Center for Global Health says after a COVID-19 vaccine proves safe and effective in adults, then clinical trials in children will start. The center says at least one manufacturer is planning to test their vaccine in children, and others are working on doing the same. Dr. Creech says when it comes to the coronavirus, older adults with medical complications are suffering the most, so that population is the priority. He says children will follow adults in trials because children are less likely to develop a severe case. Dr. Creech says certain benchmarks will have to be met before a major pediatric COVID-19 vaccine program rolls out, but that it will not take 8 to 10 years. So we can't verify false. Our experts say it won't be 8 to 10 years until children can get a COVID-19 vaccine.
Do you have questions? You can email us at verify@khou.com. You can also reach out to us on Facebook or Twitter.
Nike launches its first maternity line, plus Apple and Google team up to fight against COVID-19. Here's Tiffany Craig with your Morning Money Minute.
Nike is jumping into the maternity clothing market with a collection called Nike M. The new line has an emphasis on style and performance. It includes a bra that can be adjusted for breastfeeding, scoop neck tank tops for nursing, and leggings with a foldable waistband that's also adjustable. Apple and Google teamed up to create an automatic app system that lets you know if you've been exposed to COVID-19. It's called Exposure Notification Express. So you have to opt into the system that lets your health department alert you. The new system also allows health agencies to share information from state to state. And Shake Shack's hot chicken sandwich is back for a limited time. The burger joint is also adding other items to turn up the heat, like the hot chicken bites, hot spicy fries, and hot spicy cheese fries. Order online or on the app, and you can unlock a third spice level, fire. I'm Tiffany Craig with your Money Minute.
Ooh, Steph,
Tiff.
have you been to Shake Shack?
Girlfriend, I live at Shake Shack. The shakes where they're so thick that you can't suck them up through the straw. You guys out there know what I'm talking about.
Good, I know. And now they have a spicy chicken sandwich. I'm going to be all over that. Okay, just give me a reason to go. Let's talk about the heat advisories. We do have a heat advisory today. So maybe the shake today, however, spicy maybe next week because we'll see a big temperature drop. But the heat advisory today, because our temperatures could be feeling this afternoon up to about 108, we are also, though, tracking about a 30% chance for a few showers. There's a front to our north. It's going to fizzle away, but it will be responsible for maybe producing an isolated thunderstorm or two come this afternoon. Now, let me show you the rain that we are seeing today, this morning at least, about a trace at most, and a lot of this is what we call virga. It's enough that the radar detects it, it picks up on it, but really that rain is evaporating before it reaches the ground. But you can kind of tell it's just another sticky start to the day. Clouds in place this morning. Clouds will start to break apart by midday today. Live look over the Med Center. Good old Herman Park, it always looks so pretty in the morning. Throughout the day today, there is that 30% chance for an isolated downpour. So keep your guard up, maybe keep the umbrella handy as well. 97 this afternoon, feels like temperatures still up to about 108. So it will be hot, it will be humid, and then there's that daily downpour. Midweek next week, let's talk about this cold front, mainly going to impact your Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we still have to get through the heat over the next several days. But let's talk about it. Even into your Friday, temperatures will be falling to the 60s and 70s. High temperatures in the mid to low 80s, and it impacts 2/3 of the country. Right through the central northern portion of the country, we are going to see a significant drop in these temperatures here locally, and then all areas to our north. We will take it. Hurricane Nana did make landfall in Belize as a Cat 1. It is now a tropical storm and will continue to push towards the Pacific. We are calm and quiet in the Gulf. We'll take it, right? So what I'm monitoring, 2 waves just off the coast of Africa. Of course, if they develop, we will let you know. 7-day forecast, 97 today. There's that 30% chance of that isolated downpour. Mid-90s as we roll through the upcoming weekend. Rain chances remain in place. And then take a look for your Memorial Day Monday. Only a 20% chance for a shower. So if it's your pool day, it's just going to be hot. Watch the little ones. And that cold front arrives Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. So a lot going on. I'll send it back to you.
Sure is, Cheetah. Thank you. 6:50 your time now. Ahead on CBS this morning, Facebook has a plan to curb misinformation leading up to the election. Recently, Facebook announced the suspension of 13 accounts and 2 pages linked to the same Russian group charged with creating division before the last election. Gayle King sat down with Mark Zuckerberg about Facebook's new measures for this year.
So what will you do, say, on election night if one candidate says, I won, when all the votes aren't in?
We're going to take this seriously and make sure that people aren't declaring victory and saying that any kind of ongoing counting of votes is evidence of a rigged election or anything like that.
You can watch the full interview on CBS This Morning at 7, right after H-Town Rush. Coming up today, both presidential candidates hit the campaign trail. We'll tell you where they're trying to gain popularity.
Good morning, Houston. We're adding a whole lot of pizzazz to your day as we celebrate birthdays and anniversaries. So bring out your party shakers.
Rise and shine and happy 10th birthday to Kaylee. May your day be filled with plenty of joy. Plus, we got to add some extra icing to the cake because Lauren is also turning the Big 10. Happy birthday. And it's all giggles with Rebecca Marshall. 40 years old and always ready for an adventure. Feliz cumpleaños. And finally, we want to wish a very happy anniversary to these lovebirds. Jeff and Michelle are celebrating 21 years together. All righty now.
Bring out the margaritas. All right, guys, if you want to recognize someone right here on KHOU, all you got to do is text us at 713-526-1111. Send a photo, name, what we're celebrating, and when. Until next time, feliz cumpleaños.
Stop overpaying for electricity. Introducing Power Wizard. Electricity savings in a flash.
Whatever Houston sports look like, we always have plenty to talk about. Your favorite teams, your favorite players.
Sports are different, and so are we at KHOU 11.
KHOU Sports at 10, sponsored by Xfinity.
Whether you live in Missouri City,
The Heights,
Midtown,
or 77005.
severe weather affects your life.
make a plan with the KHOU 11 Severe Weather Guide. Download yours at khou.com/severe weather.
.46% of residents have a bachelor's degree or higher. Ranked 4th out of 23 Houston area districts. 1,200 acres dedicated for office, mixed use, and life science. Our diversity is 30 years ahead of the nation. Pearland, the forward-thinking, smart address. Prepare to love it.
This is a paid advertisement from the Dick Law Firm.
Hi, I'm Eric Dick. If your home insurance company is denied or underpaid your claim, call me right away at 833-7-RIGHTS. Don't delay. Call me today at 833-7-RIGHTS.
That's 1-833-7-RIGHTS.
Aren't you psyched? Sports are back, so now is the perfect time to get your Rooms to Go Ultimate TV package, including this game-changing 70-inch LG Smart 4K UHD TV. You get the dual power reclining sectional, cocktail table, end table, lamp, coordinated TV console, 10 pieces, plus amazing 70-inch TV, all in, all together, just $29.99 or $50 a month interest-free. That's right, buy the room, get the TV. Now through Labor Day, only at Rooms to Go.
Well, it happened. Now what? Now it's time to think about your family's health care, because now you may qualify for health coverage through CHIP and Medicaid for $50 or less a year. Now you can plan to have a network with more than 100 hospitals and thousands of doctors and specialists as a member of Texas Children's Health Plan. Now you can have peace of mind knowing your family will be covered. And now you can give us a call and we can help you apply. Now you have a plan. Texas Children's Health Plan.
Stop overpaying for electricity. Introducing Power Wizard, a better way to shop for electricity. Power Wizard, electricity savings in a flash.
This portion of the news is sponsored by Simmons & Fletcher PC, Christian Trial Lawyers. This portion of the news is sponsored by West Point Lincoln of Sugar Land. We'll do everything in our power to get you rolling in an hour.
Here are the top 3 things you need to know on this Thursday morning. Number 1, today President Trump will travel to Pennsylvania for his latest campaign event. Meanwhile, Democratic candidate Joe Biden is headed to Kenosha, Wisconsin to test his ability to bring the nation together. He'll meet with the family of Jacob Blake, who was shot by police. Number 2, the Rockets will host a drive-through food giveaway outside the Toyota Center. It's called the Dinners on Us program, and it's free. The event is from 10 a.m. to noon across from the Laz parking lot on Austin Street. Number 3, Fort Bend ISD students will stay home for another month. The board approved a measure that would extend the district's online learning only measure for another 4 weeks.
Okay, let's talk about the heat and humidity and this beautiful sunrise this morning. Live look outside in Kemah. Notice the clouds. We will see about a 30% chance for a few showers to an isolated thunderstorm. We're also talking the 7th day of these heat advisories. So 97 today, feels like temperatures still up to about 108. Rain chances increase slightly tomorrow and Saturday.
Today, you can help us make sure that kids have the technology they need for school. Join KHOU today from noon to 7 for the Computers for Our Kids virtual telethon. Our goal is to raise $50,000 for the organization CompuDoct. The group provides laptops to kids in need. All right, that's going to do it for us here on H-Town Rush. Have a great day, everybody. Be safe.
Landmark Furniture's Labor Day sale. No credit needed. Get instant approval regardless of credit history. Plus, we'll pay your down payment and application fees. All with free financing, 100-day price guarantee, and free same-day delivery. LandmarkFurniture.com.
During E&G Amish Furniture's Labor Day sale, save on quality handcrafted furniture now through September 9th. Save 10% off all dining room furniture, or take advantage of 36-month special financing. E&G Amish Furniture, family-owned, American-made, and built for a lifetime.
Yeah, I think we're good here. Why do we offer so many active safety features on our Chevy SUVs? Oh, yeah.
All set.
Ready, Freddie?
Because we're not just engineers.
Promise when you get there, okay? Slowly. I'm going slow. We have families, too.
Get 15% of MSRP cash back on most 2020 Equinox models. That's over $5,700 cash back on this Equinox. Plus, current competitive owners get an additional $750 cash allowance. Chevy drives Texas. Find new roads.
Your boss thinks you're the best. His rock star sales rep, heir to his throne. But if you can't upload that massive presentation in time for his big meeting because you have cable, just remember, you're not a bad employee.
Anybody got a joke?
You just need better internet. AT&T Fiber delivers a faster internet experience with 20 times faster upload speeds than cable. Switch to 1 gig internet for $49.99 a month for a year. Limited availability in select areas. Call 1-877-ONLY-ATT.
Mattress Max saying come out to Gallery Furniture today and save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic sleep sets. In stock and ready for free delivery to Houston area home today. Buy your Tempur-Pedic today and sleep great tonight, free delivery. Shop the largest selection of Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, Stearns & Foster sleep sets. All on sale, in stock, and sleep great tonight, free delivery. Save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic, save up to $800 on Stearns & Foster, save up to $400 on Sealy Hybrid. Buy your Tempur-Pedic sleep set today, free delivery today. Gallery saves you money.
Texas, not Texas. Texas, not Texas. Texas, Texas, Texas. Ozarka 100% natural Texas spring water, now proudly in a better bottle.
Mattresses for Less has purchased premium inventories from now bankrupt Mattress One. For our Labor Day sale, Tempur-Pedic mattresses, Stearns & Foster mattresses, all marked with deep discounts. If you always wanted a Tempur-Pedic but couldn't afford it, now you can. #1 in service with same-day delivery. Mattressesforless.com.
See what's near you. Download the KHOU 11 app.
Morning to you and welcome to CBS This Morning. It's Thursday, September 3rd, 2020. I'm Gail King with Anthony Mason and Tony DeCopel. New police death outrage. Video emerges in the death of a black man following an encounter with police. This time it's in Rochester, New York. Why it took more than 5 months for this video to come out.
Spotlight on Kenosha. Joe Biden heads to meet with the family of Jacob Blake and says his trip will be about unity. Plus controversial new comments about the Blake shooting from the U.S. Attorney General.
Critical shortages first on CBS This Morning. A report shows possible mismanagement in the distribution of a key coronavirus drug. We'll ask the HHS secretary about that and whether there's political pressure over a vaccine.
An election uncertainty. President Trump causes new controversy as he appears to urge his supporters to vote twice. And only on CBS This Morning, Mark Zuckerberg tells us about Facebook's new election safeguards. He's getting ready. But first, here's today's eye-opener. It's your world in 90 seconds.
Calls for several police officers in New York to be fired and arrested after video was released showing them putting a hood over the head of a black man who later died.
I placed a phone call for my brother to get help, not for my brother to get lynched.
President Trump suggested voters in North Carolina should vote twice to see if North Carolina's mail-in system is as good as they say it is.
Send it in early and then go and vote.
How are you handling the President of the United States?
Anyone who's saying that the election is going to be fraudulent, I think that's problematic.
It's not just anyone. It's not just a regular Joe. It's the President of the United States, yes.
The CDC is asking states to start preparing to distribute a potential coronavirus vaccine as soon as the start of November.
This is like the Boy Scout model. Be prepared.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson announcing he and his family tested positive for COVID-19.
We got through it as a family.
All that? Take a look at this unexpected visitor who was caught on camera. This bear was caught looking for something to eat.
There is a girl in Texas that's gone viral on TikTok after posting a recording of herself singing.
The
all that matters.
Dort for three, blocked by Harden. What a play.
NBA playoffs in Orlando, Game 7 between the Thunder and Rockets coming down to the wire.
The Houston Rockets advance to take on the Los Angeles Lakers.
On CBS This Morning.
Can I get one kiss? There I go.
David Blaine harnessing himself to 52 helium-filled balloons. The famed illusionist lifted off in the Arizona desert. He reached almost 25,000 feet, then let go, parachuting to the ground.
Is it there?
Yes. Wow. That was awesome.
Oh, what a feeling. It was pretty to watch, too. You go, David Blaine. Welcome to CBS This Morning. We're going to begin with another troubling incident ending in a black man's death following an encounter with police. A protest was held yesterday where it happened, this time in Rochester, New York. Daniel Prude was his name. He died of suffocation after officers put a hood over his head while arresting him. Now, this time there is body cam video, and we have to tell you up front, it is graphic.
Yeah, that's right. Prude was naked and suffering from a mental health episode when police arrived on the scene. They say the hood was necessary because he was spitting at them, and they were concerned about the coronavirus. This happened back on March 23rd, but the video is only just released now. Jerika Duncan is in Rochester for us. Jerika, good morning to you. Troubling case here. What more do we know?
Good morning, and so much more to learn about this case. We know that Daniel Prude was a father of three. He was a resident of Chicago that was visiting Rochester to see family. Now, it was his brother who made the phone call to police because they said that his brother was acting strange, and this was about 3 hours after his brother had been released from the hospital. But the family says what happened next was unfathomable. A warning, the video we're about to air is very disturbing.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Police body camera video shows Rochester officers ordering a naked Daniel Prude to lie on the ground in the early hours of March 23rd.
Don't move, all right, man?
Yes,
Just don't
sir.
move.
Yes, sir.
Police put the 41-year-old's hands behind his back and handcuffed him.
He was like lifting the garbage can.
One of y'all smoke.
I saw him like run across the. He almost got hit by a car too.
The video shows Prude yelling and spitting.
Give me your gun, I need. Give me your gun, I need.
As he sits completely naked and handcuffed on the ground, police put a white spit hood over his head.
On my mama's blood, they flipping over in her grave. I mean that. God bless y'all, man.
Later, an officer appears to push Prude's head into the pavement.
Trying to kill me. It's Jesus good at me. My mama flipping over in her grave.
He says he has corona, but he also. I don't know. Couldn't tell you anything. You good, man?
Prude stopped breathing, and EMTs performed CPR as he was taken to the hospital, where he was put on life support. Prude died 7 days later. The medical examiner ruled his death a homicide caused by complications of asphyxia in the setting of physical restraint, excited delirium, and acute PCP intoxication, which could have explained his erratic behavior.
Cold-blooded, calculated murder.
Daniel Prude's brother, Joe, is calling for the police officers involved to be held responsible for his brother's death.
You hear him. Don't kill me. That was a sign right there for y'all to let up. But they didn't. They continued to apply pressure.
More than 5 months after Prude's death, none of the officers have been fired or disciplined.
I know that there's rhetoric that is out there that this is a cover-up. This is not a cover-up.
The city's police chief insisted this is an ongoing investigation, and the mayor said the case is in the state's hands according to the law put into place after the death of Eric Garner.
Unfortunately, it has taken some time, and I sympathize with the family because I, too, when I saw the video, was very disturbed.
Joe Prude says he called the police to help his brother, but instead of assistance, the police took his brother's life.
You here to protect and serve, not to protect and kill.
Prude's family says they intend to file a wrongful death lawsuit against the city of Rochester. The mayor here says she's working with the Attorney General's office to look further into this case. The Attorney General's office put out a statement yesterday in part that said that the prosecutions and